All right, listen, if you're watching this, bro jumped in the chat, got hella mad. We didn't immediately watch this video. So we gonna see. Supposedly, this is crazy. You said Chris is gone? I figured. Bro was like, I'm not sitting through that. Anyway, we got most painful things in the world. Simon react, man. Chris, don't worry, baby. I love you, all right? Thank you for hopping in the chat.
The most painful things people can experience in the world.
How?
I don't know, man.
How, Sway? How's that impossible? I am the most powerful being of all beings.
Shush,
being.
shut up and watch.
Like, if they put a fly in the room with him right now, he's jumping through that window. Let's do that.
Everyone remembers painful experiences. Like that time your paper blew off the table in class and gave you the world's worst paper cut on your scrotum. Or even worse.
Hello?
What?
I don't recall that one happening.
Wait, first of all,
why you just got your balls out? Yeah, like.
Why are you making me close?
When you had to go to the hospital and have the surgeons operate on the sole of your foot to remove that 1x1 Lego brick. If you thought they were bad experiences,
that much.
It doesn't, bro. People be like, what kind of Legos do they be buying for their kids, bro? Like, it's like people be putting a whole impression into that. I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all.
Buckle up to hear painful experiences that are even worse than that torture. Here are the most painful things people ever experience.
I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this, to be honest.
Me either.
Childbirth.
Oh. I feel like that one was obvious, but...
The wonderful miracle of life. Most women go through it. 9 months of gestation. Then out of it comes a baby.
Nah, let's be real though. Getting kicked in the balls.
Alright, shut up.
Yeah, nah, he's wildin'. He's wildin'.
Nah, press play, Vic, press play.
Even the smallest one is still pretty big. Now imagine it coming out of you. Some women described it feeling like they were having their organs ripped out. But that's not all the pain
What, did you see how fast that thing just like flew out of there? Oh.
a woman goes through.
I guarantee you, JJ, I guarantee you couldn't even handle a period, let alone actual
it's just like a big poo.
Maybe you're...
It's just like a big poo.
Childbirth was a big poo.
Oh, can we just watch the video?
Some women paint a very painful picture of it. They say it's like your body being punched.
Bro, Vic hates it, bro.
I literally take that daily. I'm always getting punched.
They say it's like your body being punched.
Nah.
And wrung out from the inside.
From the
Others say it's like
inside. You
someone
ain't been
was
punched
stepping
from
on
the
their
inside.
How badly are you getting worked in your sparring, bro, if you're getting ringed out from the inside? I don't want to hear it.
That's not sparring anymore, Vic.
I thought your defense was so good, JJ. What, you're telling me that when you train every day it's as bad as childbirth?
No,
I don't want to hear it.
They get in, innit?
Right, okay.
They getting in.
Let's just listen.
Some women can spend a lot of time
listen.
going into labor before they actually deliver the baby. The longest labor ever recorded was for 75 days.
75
Upside down.
days. But I can do that in like 30 seconds.
Oh, you need to shut up.
A half-minute video, and you paused it 5 times in the
Just
first
to chat
minute.
utter shit. I feel sorry for the viewers at home. They just want to find out what's painful. Do you know what, actually? The most painful things we can experience is fucking you.
Being in a
chatting
reaction,
shit.
JJ.
Oh, okay. He didn't finish that sentence, and I was like, "Whoa, we're experiencing that? Oh, okay. It must be a new thing."
All in all, it's a wonder why women keep putting themselves through it. Number 9, tetanus.
All right.
Tetanus is a very well-known bacterial disease. It's an infection that affects your nervous system. It's famous for causing muscle spasms. It is also
I feel like
known
I'm more
as
scared of
lockjaw
tetanus than I should
because
be.
the spasms tend to begin in the jaw. Even worse,
What?
the jaw lock can also make breathing harder. Overall,
But
it's a
I
very
swear I've
tough
had
disease.
that before when licking out pussy.
Okay.
Bro.
Nah, he's not capping though, because I feel like I had that too. I was off of these, what was it? I think it was Molly. And I swear I had that same thing happen to me. I was concentrating, bro, like so hard on the coochie. Like, it was crazy. I'm pretty sure I ate the pussy for like 40 something minutes. Like, it was mad long. And it was, I think that was like the longest to date. No cap. Yeah. And my jaw literally like fully locked in. And it was like, it was like this. Like I was like it was like my mouth was open, but like my jaw was like seated backwards. And she literally had to like get up and like massage my cheeks, and like I took something, I can't remember what it was, but it was like some type of muscle relaxer and like that, because I got hella scared. I started to think that like I thought something was about to happen to me because of the Molly. I was freaking out.
My jaw locks. You know what I mean? That
tetanus.
was, we've all been there, yeah? A little bit of tetanus. Well, Ian.
A little bit of tetanus. What did he say?
No.
Oh, I'm so tired of this video, and it's been not even 2 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Just shut.
Bro, why? Why? You come up here to chew on my fucking paper? Come on, man. Damn. All these toys and shit here. All these toys and candy and shit everywhere. You over here. Come on, man. God, who told me to get a cat? Who did it? Who did it? Every time I'm just like,
The spasms can last up to a few minutes. They usually occur for a period of 4 weeks, and frequently. Some people who had tetanus described it as a living hell. The spasms can be so violent that
Kill, please do not type curse words and shit like that in the chat, bro, so it just stays on the screen. Now I also fuck pussy just sitting on the screen. This shit ain't, that shit getting blocked immediately. Like, how does that even make sense to type in the chat? Like, what? How does that even make sense? Like what? But I do? No, you don't, because you're here at fucking like 1 in the morning, nigga. What are you talking about?
that it's not rare for them to cause bone fractures. Tetanus is commonly caused by a puncture. Things like rusty nails or rusty fences can easily carry the tetanus.
There's no way, JJ.
And there isn't a known cure for the disease. Thankfully, a vaccine was invented that can help prevent tetanus. So make sure you're vaccinated. Get your boosters when you need them. Number 8, cluster headaches. Everyone's had a headache.
I don't know about this
have
one.
migraines.
Bro, what? This is like, come on, bro. There's pictures of people like getting put inside of a bowl and like getting boiled alive. You're trying to tell me that a headache is a worse pain than that? What?
Tough. A few unlucky people have cluster
number
headaches.
8. It's worse than
They
tetanus.
feel so much pain they can't even think straight. This is a neurological disorder. Cluster headaches are much worse than even the worst headaches, and they usually occur around the eye. The headaches are excruciating and recurrent. Some describe it as similar to feeling a hot rod going into your eye.
Holy
Others
shit!
Like their temple and eye are being cut open while they're being electrocuted and burnt.
What the fuck? A headache?
The symptoms can last for minutes to even 3 hours. The worst, though, is that these headaches come in clusters, so they tend to go away for a period of time and come back just as viciously in painful batches. Some clusters can even last up to a year. No one knows the true cause of this kind of headache.
I'm feeling slightly better about my existence right now.
What?
God forbid that.
Yeah, touch
I
wood.
literally eat that for breakfast. No, honestly, I've had headaches that have been like.
You
so
talking
bad.
is giving me a cluster headache.
The condition is more common in men than women. They can occur at any age, but usually they start around the age of 20. These headaches are
Damn,
also
as soon as you start thinking about life, huh?
That's because the pain can be so much that it triggers people to consider unthinkable thoughts. Number 7, trigeminal neuralgia. Trigeminal neuralgia is a condition that affects the trigeminal nerve. Don't know it? Neither did I. But apparently this nerve has a very crucial job, which is to carry sensations from your face to your brain. So,
You don't
have
feel
trigeminal
nothing?
neuralgia. Any stimulation of your face can cause excruciating pain. Things
Oh.
like brushing your teeth, putting on makeup, or even smiling results in a pain 1,000,000 times worse than something like biting your tongue. Some even described it as having a monster on their face. Others say that anytime something touches your face, you feel like you got shot
That's so
or even
unfair
shot.
that some people just
This
get
condition
that.
happens when the nerve is disrupted, usually caused by a blood vessel. This
What?
pain disorder happens more
So it doesn't go
commonly in
away?
women than men. It also usually occurs in people older than 50. There isn't a cure for the disorder yet, unfortunately. Doctors
What?
can usually try to control and manage it through medication. And
Oh, of
sometimes
course, some type of
surgery.
pills, huh?
Number 6, stonefish. The stonefish is a sneaky little critter. They're experts at camouflage, hiding amongst stones and other things alike, which is a bad thing for humans. That's because they're the most venomous fish in the world. All stonefish have very sharp, needle-like spines.
Why do we go in the sea, man?
Literally,
bro, I've been saying this, Vic.
Like, why?
All the worst stuff is in the sea.
Honestly, the only reason I go into the sea is to knock out sharks.
If you ever step on it, it's bad news for you. That's because they're
the video's
injected with
playing,
a very
bro.
strong poison. This poison causes severe pain on your feet and legs. It will even cause you to swell up a lot.
No,
That's not all.
he just-
It can also cause headaches, rashes, heavy cramps, and even death. One unlucky person who got stung
Knockout
did
shots,
a horrible
man.
picture about his experience. He described the pain as holding an oxy welding torch on your foot. Then, it works its way up your whole leg for an hour. After that, it feels like smashing your leg with a sledgehammer every 10 seconds.
Fuck that.
Ouch.
But like, how do we believe that as he's the only one that that's happened to? You know what I'm saying? He could just be going for notoriety. Like, we really believe in that? I don't know. I don't know about
Hearing
that.
that,
If this happens to me, I'm just saying, like, put me to sleep. I need to ride this one out, bro. Just knock me out with whatever you got, bro. I'm gone. I'll see you on the other side.
Wait, can I?
JJ's there like, let me punch you. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
We know you.
I'm
Nah,
sure
no
there's more
cap, no
fish
kill,
in
no
the
cap.
Lego isn't so bad.
I don't know if that was a
Thankfully, the anti-venom is widely available. But if you ever feel a sting on your foot when you dive, you need to rush straight away to the hospital. That will save
I don't
you
think
a torturous
acupuncture is going to help, to be honest.
No cap. Like, what was that?
Second-degree burn. You might be
What about third degree? What?
thinking, well, what about third-degree burns? Many people don't know it.
Yeah, bro, I get this all the time.
Fucking knew he was gonna say something.
Especially when I'm in the studio.
Cause this shit's so fire.
Degree of pain isn't related to the degree of the burn. Second-degree burns are actually the most painful.
Yo, Vic is not
That's
having
because
it,
a
bro.
third-degree
Vic is
burn
not
goes
having
through
it.
all your tissue and destroys your nerve endings. So in that way, the burnt area feels numb, which is not the case with second-degree burns. With
Shut up. It wasn't funny. The silence was funny. The joke was shit.
With second-degree burns, there's pain, redness, swelling, and blistering. They affect the epidermis and the dermis.
Because
but
it
not
didn't destroy the
The
nerve.
result is a very painful
Oh, you feel
experience
it all.
indeed. Ever burned yourself while cooking? Now imagine sustaining
Shut
a
up,
way
JJ.
more
Don't say
serious
it.
and prolonged burn. Some people
Who let him cook? Who let him cook? Who let him cook?
said that the aftermath is equally as painful. For example, during treatment while tending the burned area. With this type of burn, it usually takes 2 or 3 weeks for the area to heal. Thankfully, there is medicine that helps with infections, the pain, and it'll help heal the burn. Sometimes, surgery is necessary to remove the damaged tissue and replace it.
That's grim. Like, your tissue must actually die and, like, shit fucking starts growing in it. That's vile.
Number 4.
Why was there such a silent spot right there?
Derkham's disease is an
Is his bone turning to rock? What is happening?
extremely rare disease. It causes big fatty tumors to grow beneath a person's skin. They tend to grow around the extremities of the body and on the torso. Multiple lumps appear on the person. Worse yet, these lumps can cause a whole deal of pain. They do that because they press on nearby nerves, activating pain receptors. Some people with extreme cases describe it as feeling like all the
shit.
fat in your body is hurting. Sometimes, people with Derkham's disease feel pain even if they sit completely still.
Wait, so what do they have to do? Like just lose weight or like get surgery for the tumor? Like what happens? I don't understand that. Like, is this just like one of those things where you just get it, you're just fucked? Like, why are there so many things that it just happens for no reason? Like what's the reasoning behind this?
Doing nothing. Derkham's disease was first found by Francis Xavier Derkham in 1892. But
Why would you
even though
name
it's been
something
known for
awful
so
after
long,
yourself?
I honestly don't know.
That was his whole life work, probably.
Well, I don't know, just to be popular, innit?
Notoriety. There you go.
no one knows what's the cause of Derkham's disease. Some believe it's
Why is
hereditary.
this stress?
So this nigga named a whole disease after himself, and he doesn't even know how it happens? What the fuck? How did they even give him that honor? Useless fucker. What did he figure out? What the fuck did he figure out?
To me out thinking I could just copy any of these random things for
Others
no
believe
reason. I
it's an
don't want.
autoimmune
I
disorder.
rebuke them.
The
I was
truth,
better off
however,
not knowing,
is
innit?
no. Durkheim's disease has a bigger chance of happening to women, especially
How do they
middle-aged
know that he didn't create this disease or something? Like, this just seems weird.
or have gone through menopause. It often shows up between the age of 45 to 60 years. Number 3, bullet ant sting.
It's gonna be so bad if like that lady didn't actually have it and she was just like a fat lady. That would be so, I'd be so mad. Imagine she just watches this compilation and she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? A bullet ant sting. Oh God. This is like a camel spider? Yo, camel spiders are crazy. I don't know if y'all have ever seen those, but oh God. When I was in Afghanistan, like, oh, that's like the only thing you gotta worry about.
The bullet ant
Sounds
is a
brave,
species of
wasn't it?
ant known for its very powerful sting.
You went in on it.
The ant is native to rainforests.
Yeah,
in
Google a
Central
camel
South
spider
America.
kill.
This ant can grow up to 1.2 inches
Bro,
long
that's
and
terrifying.
are sort of similar to wasps, minus the wings. Just the sight of one of them can be pretty intimidating. The bullet ant's sting is ranked as the most painful sting, according to the Schmidt Sting Pain Index.
It's crazy though, because I saw this dude on TikTok that took one of these stings to his hand and he just acted like it was a normal day. So I don't believe that.
Which is a scale that compares the sting
Looks
of
like a
bunch of
scorpion. It's
different
huge,
animals
right?
like wasps,
That shit's like
bees,
2
and
feet
ants.
long.
I know, right? Who on earth put their name forward to test that? And just in case you're wondering, yes, the bullet ant gets its name because the pain is similar to getting shot. Just imagine having one of these bite your eye, and you've probably just imagined the worst pain possible. Some describe it as a throbbing ache, with waves of burning sensations.
It's kind of crazy because
All-consuming pain that can
I'd imagine that like in my head, I just feel like getting shot. Like you probably don't really feel that till afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you wouldn't feel that. Like oh God, I'm like looking around because I feel like somebody's gonna like hear me saying that and like just come shoot me in my like you feel that? Oh my God.
last over a whole day.
I find
Sounds
digging
about
out
right.
rough, so I can't even
Well, as
imagine.
part of the
Hunter spiders,
initiation
yeah,
of a
bro.
Brazilian tribe
Ugh.
called the Sateramawe. The rite
What?
is meant to turn boys into warriors.
Wait.
In it, the Indians grab hundreds of ants and weave them into gloves made of leaves. The boys then have to put their hands on the glove for 5 full minutes. When the
What?
rite is over, the boys' hands and arms are paralyzed and will be that way for days.
That's
Not only
crazy.
that, the boy may shake uncontrollably for days. Sounds like the warriors of that tribe are pretty stupid. I mean, tough.
Yeah, very stupid. Like, probably half of them are dead too, little useless fuckers. Jesus Christ, we gotta start forcing these dudes into colonization. Bring it back. Don't bring it back.
Number 2, the tub.
Oh God.
The tub was one of the cruelest forms of torture ever created.
What?
It's also known as scaphism, and it was invented by the Persians.
Oh my God, do they just let mosquitoes eat you? Oh.
This is how it worked. The victim would be put into 2 wooden tubs or canoes with their head and legs sticking out. Then, their head and legs would be doused in honey in order to attract bees and other things. Said critters would repeatedly attack the victim as they do. Guess that's where they got the inspiration for that famous Nicolas Cage scene in The Wicker Man. But it doesn't stop there. The torturers
What movie is that?
actually kept feeding the victim milk and honey in order to keep them alive. That also led them to have horrible bowel movements. They would eventually fill the container with their excrement, allowing insects and maggots to breed and proliferate, feeding on their flesh. This would happen until the person became deceased. It could
That
be
is-
from the stings,
that's
the septic shock, or the
horrendous.
gangrene. No good options there.
That's one of the most
Coming
horrible
up,
things I've
it's
ever heard
something
of.
so
Yeah.
painful that it became
No, I still think that getting put inside of that giant like bull thing and getting boiled alive, I don't know why. That still just seems way more painful to me.
a popular
Didn't
expression.
even think of that.
You gotta be fucked up, and I reckon Simon could come up with that idea. You gotta be fucked up in there.
No
to come
cap,
up
no.
with-
Simon definitely caught a stray there.
No, if there's any one of the
Number
Simons
one,
to come up with a
Ling
punishment
Chi.
like that, I reckon it's
Have
Simon.
you ever heard the phrase death by 1,000 cuts? That's literally what Ling Chi is. Ling Chi is a form of torture, and eventually.
Oh, because they will literally be so precise. Can you fuck off? They'll literally be so precise that you will die on like the 1,000th cut or something like that. Or like they'll get all the way through all of the cuts until like the last one or something. And like they're just so good with the blade that they'll know that they don't hit any major arteries or anything.
Execution, devised by the Chinese. The actual translation is something akin to lingering death or slow slicing. In it, the prisoners would be tied to a wooden frame and displayed in public. The torturer would then use a knife to remove small pieces of flesh over an extended period of time. The torturers would make sure no deadly cuts would be made, so the death would be as prolonged as possible. The Chinese believe this punishment.
I didn't know they put you on a stake. That's crazy. Jesus Christ, are all of these stakes for people? Oh my God, what is it, Death Day? Jesus.
Worked on 3 different levels. First, it was a slow and painful death. Second, it worked as a form of public humiliation. And lastly, it worked as a punishment after death. That's because the Chinese believed that by cutting the body of their victims, their soul wouldn't be complete in the afterlife. The Chinese started the practice around the year 900, and it was only banished in 1905. What looked like the most painful thing for you?
1,000 years they was doing that? Nah.
Enjoy any of that.
Well, I'm sure so.
Not even a second. The first 30 seconds was good because they were joking, but now I just hurt inside. Okay, that was crazy. All right, guys, that was a good 4 hours. I think it's time to call it. It's almost 2 a.m.